Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers, horror movie fans? Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, because we got a new horror movie to kick off the month of April, and that is The First Omen, a prequel to the 1970s original Omen movie. And is this movie good? Say this movie, it's okay, but it's kind of unnecessary, if I'm being honest. Kind of the best way I could put it, because literally before I went into the movie, I was just like, okay, the only way this movie can make sense, because the prequel, this has to happen at the end of the movie in order for it to tie into the beginning of the first original Omen, and that's exactly what happened. Pretty much just waiting till it gets to that point. So until then, you're just watching a movie that's just kind of like, one, I've seen this movie before, like maybe 2 weeks ago. And second, the movie's kind of just like really slow, really dragging. Nothing's really happening. Nothing's really scary. Jump scare. That being said, I don't think you gotta rush to go see this movie. But The First Omen was just ass. I saw it, and I never have to see it again. So neither do you. In pros and cons, I believe that The First Omen is officially in theaters tomorrow. If you just gotta see how, like, oh, how did this connect to the first movie, I should really tell you, like, in this review. I should. We'll see. But here's why you should just wait till it streams. Here we go. Adding in the movie, I literally know the main girl's name. My brother just was like, I don't care what you say, bro. I'm gonna see it because of the main girl. I can't think of her name, but I thought she was just, I guess she was just okay. Her sister Margaret, remember that, and she's just pretty much just like the eyes and ears of this entire witchcraft of demon cultists that in this movie. She's just kind of just going through the motions. She does have a few like kind of like, I guess, hot scenes a little bit, or some scenes which kind of like really gotta like excrete out of her mind. She did good in that, but I'm just saying, as far as like other acting in the movie, it's just what you would expect from any movie that's like, oh, it's got a nun, got a church, got a cult, got demons. Yeah, acting. Yeah, the plot of the movie, more or less, is such an easy movie to talk about, because more or less, like I said, it's the same plot as another movie that just came out a few weeks ago. Pretty much got this nun, she goes to Rome, and she's joining the church or whatever, so she can, take her vows, stuff like that. But then, she finds out that this church got some weird, dark secrets and shit, and now she's uncovering these secrets, and now, more or less, she's about to give birth to the Antichrist, and thus, the Omen. That's the movie. For the movie, I will say, is it scary? Nope, not really. I had to really think about it for a second, because I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about all the scares in the movie, and a lot of them are they're just jump scares. It's just like that, again, someone's looking at a dark corner or something, and she's just looking at it, she's looking all scary, and then you get tap on the shoulder. Oh, yeah, those jumps. Well, it's better than, the cat jump scares. It's better than that. Here's an easy example. This happens really early in the movie, so it's not a spoiler. For the movie where Sister Margaret, she hangs up like her, her nun outfits and stuff like that against a wall, and she's just sitting down, she's praying, she hears a noise, and the camera just slowly pans over, and it passes the nun outfit hanging on the wall, and then passes this curtain, and the curtain, flashes over. The curtain flashes over the nun outfit, and then turns around with a big jump scare. Boom! You can literally count that down. 3, 2, 1. Jump scare. Now, as far as how the movie ties it to the whole original Omen and the franchise, again, if you never saw the sequels, good for you. If you never saw the original Omen in like a minute, it's on Hulu. All of them are on Hulu, so just watch that movie and then just think for yourself, like, okay, how that movie started is how this movie has to end. And I was literally right. I won't spoil it after all. I'll just be like, just watch the original Omen. If you know how the original Omen opens up, it's like, okay, there's only one way a prequel can go about doing and justifying existence, and that's by doing this. And that's how it... Just watch the movie, you'll find out. I'm just saying that this movie doesn't really bring anything too new to the table that you probably don't need to know, or probably didn't really have to see. If anything, I think there's like one moment in the movie that made me be like, oh wow, there was a demon hand that came out of a woman's vagina. You saw that, and it was really gross. It was creepy. I was like, that I will remember. The rest of the movie, nah. At the end of the day, The First Omen was a horror movie that I don't feel like needed to happen at all. I just feel like it was just a cash grab for 20th Century Studio. It literally was just like, well, we don't want to lose the rights to the film franchise, so let's just do a prequel. You know how those go. I think the movie was just pretty serviceable, solid. It wasn't scary, nothing new to the table. Like I said, if you saw the original Omen, then you pretty much know what this movie's gonna be. so why even go see it? That being said, I'm a little harsh. I'm just being real. I'm gonna say that The First Omen is definitely a 2 out of 10, which means you're not gonna remember it at all. First Omen is officially in theater tomorrow. You're gonna see it, you're not gonna see it, or you don't care. Well, let me know, talk about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Monkey Man. Monkey Man! That should be good. As always, subscribe. Until next time.